flowers, jewelry, chocolates, and spoons? Our next piece focuses on the traditions of our annual celebration of love. Here's Valentine's Day. What's the story?
Deleted.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. Why are you handing me a spoon?
It's a Valentine's Day gift to you. Did you know the Welsh give each other spoons for Valentine's Day? They're called love spoons.
This is a tablespoon.
And I have another fun Valentine's Day fact for you. Did you know that when Valentine's Day became popular in the United States, people used to give each other gloves and spoons? People exchange Valentine cards with coworkers for sure, but can you stir your coffee with one of these? Which I also have for you.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day, a day designated to celebrate the ones we love by exchanging candy, flowers, cards, gifts, and love. But have you ever wondered how this all started? What's the story behind Valentine's Day as we know it today? You may have encountered the many variations of the origin stories that surface each year around this time, like the story about Valentine's Day being rooted in a Roman fertility festival called Lupercalia. This ritual occurred each February when Roman priests would run naked through the streets, slapping lucky women with the bloodied hides of sacrificed animals. If you're having a hard time making the connection between this and gifting your favorite lady friend a box of chocolates, you're not alone. But let's continue. In the 5th century, Pope Gelasius outlawed Lupercalia, replacing the pagan festivities with a February 14th celebration of Saint Valentine. How this February holiday morphed from chasing women with dead animal skins to become a celebration of romantic love is linked to English poet Geoffrey Chaucer some 800 years later. At this time, the Catholic Church celebrated every day of the year with at least one saint, and in an era without printed calendars, the Saint's Day is how most people marked time. It just so happens that the day for St. Valentine, February 14th, was also designated the first day of spring in England because it was the beginning of bird mating season. In Chaucer's love poem, The Parliament of Fowls, he connects the pursuit of romantic love with St. Valentine's Day in a few different parts of the poem. Of course, it is birds that are romancing, but hey folks, it's poetry, and we can read between the lines, can't we? Now, many of these origin stories weave together strands of lore and fact, but the actual origin of Valentine's Day is murky. Stories rooting Valentine's Day in an ancient past began to surface in the mid-1800s, when the holiday became popular in the United States as a day dedicated to romantic love and exchanging gifts. At this time, technological advances in printing and communication were creating mass culture and commercialization on a level that didn't exist before in America, and not everyone was happy about it. In this context, the blossoming popularity of Valentine's Day was perceived almost immediately as being an overdone, offensive commodification of love. This skepticism around Valentine's Day, perhaps, led those who stood to capitalize on the popularity of exchanging gifts — we're looking at you and all your friends, Cadbury chocolates — to root the day in something historically meaningful, something that would make it legitimate and, hopefully, more appealing to the haters. From the mid-1800s to the turn of the century was really when Valentine's Day and all the traditions we associate with it started cropping up, much of it driven by mass culture and consumerism. Around 1850, Esther Howland came up with an assembly line process that allowed her to mass-produce beautiful, intricate Valentine's cards from her home in Worcester, Massachusetts. In the 1860s, Richard Cadbury created what is believed to be the first heart-shaped box of chocolates. In the very early 1900s, the New England Confectionery Company, or Necco, introduced the little conversation hearts we all know and love. In 1913, Hallmark stepped in with their mass-produced cards and took Valentine's Day to the next level. By the 1980s, the amount of Valentine's Day cards one might receive became a status symbol. Isn't that so 80s? People leaned in hard and began giving cards and gifts to not just their lovers, but moms, dads, grandparents, kids, friends, teachers, even pets. We can bemoan that Valentine's Day is so commercial, but how about this notion? All this commercialization and market expansion throughout the years, in some ways, evolved the notion of love in popular culture, making it more inclusive. It has become a holiday about how you perform the idea of love. Anyone is fair game to receive a Valentine's Day gift. Be it candy, flowers, a card, or just Netflix and chill, the beauty of Valentine's Day is you choose exactly how you want to celebrate love for yourself and for the special people in your life. And we here at the local scene adore this contemporary Valentine's Day look. Spreading as much love as possible is never a bad thing.
Hey friend, thanks for stopping by. If you like this video by The Local Scene, share the love and give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe.